My name is Melikhaya Pantsi, and I'm the General Manager for Stakeholder Engagement and Access in CapeNature within the Ecotourism and Access Directorate. We are responsible for implementing the Youth Environmental Services Program, which started sometime in 2017 with the funding from the National Department of Environmental Affairs. We're grateful to the department for having afforded us the opportunity to implement this youth development program. The funding is for 2 years, and the target is to recruit just over 270 young people with matric across the province.
So my name is Danelle Snyders and I come from Momeri. So the CapeNature Yes program that I chose was welding, and that is the one that I'm participating. In our country we have a shortage of welders and there's a great need for them. It was a new challenge for me and I always put myself up for the challenge. I come from an admin background, so I studied business management, I did management assistance. So welding as a practical experience, like I said, was way out of my comfort zone. So the skill welding has taught me a lot of patience. It has taught me how to persevere. It has taught me more of working in a group as well as relying on your own skills. The variety of welding that I was also taught was something new, and in that I gained a lot of knowledge. Hard work pays off, and that if you put in the extra effort, you will always reap the rewards. So the highlight for me being part of the CapeNature Yes program has been that you get taught a lot, in a sense that you work with different people, different backgrounds, people of different cultures. Being able to get taught a skill with the help of them, as well as earning extra income just to go by from day to day. Doing the community service within our communities, I was helping at a creche. So what it taught me is that it's always good to give back to your community, and there's always a lot that you can do within your community, and there's always people needing your help at the end of the day. So whenever you're able to assist and give your help free of charge, you must be more than willing to do that. I would definitely recommend the CapeNature Yes program to other young people and other youth. As like I said previously, this is a great experience in the sense that you get an extra income whilst you're busy studying learning a new skill, and which would help you in the long run as well.
For the first year, we managed to recruit just over 136 young people with matric that were exposed to a number of different accredited skills programs. And those kids that were the pioneers in CapeNature for this program, all of them expressed their excitement and were grateful to the opportunity afforded to them.
Throughout the year from January, the experience has been awesome. I've been exposed to such places that I didn't think that I would be at. Places such as the nature reserve, places such as being in a community service, places such as you get training that are based on equipping ourselves, like basic computer skills and financial skills, and etc.
For 2019, we've got just over 136 young people again in the program, in the different accredited programs that we have exposed them to. We've continued with the community house building program, as well as now we've got welding applications, tourism guiding, office administration, as well as security. That's the kind of courses that we're doing this year again. The important thing about this program within CapeNature is that it helps us to achieve one of our objectives with regard to youth development. The interesting thing and one of the success pillars for it so far is the kind of support that we get from the board, the CEO and the executives. That encourages us to wake up every morning and do everything in our power to make it a success. We're very excited about the program, and one of the key things and very important aspects of the program is the community services that the young people are doing on a monthly basis. Interesting enough, some of these young people have never been to some of the centers, despite the fact that they come from the same neighborhood. And with them being exposed to them now, whether it's cleaning of the area or just giving a hand in the old age home or in the orphanages or doing a simple cleanup campaign in their neighborhoods, the young people now are starting to have a connection with their neighborhood and are starting really to understand what it means to be a responsible citizen. So we're hoping that these kids, as they finish these skills programs, will continue their higher learning institution applications, because our advice to them is to build on their accredited courses and get a qualification that will help them in their near future. We're very excited. We're hoping that we would continue in one way or another with these youth development initiatives within CapeNature.
My name is Thandokazi Kowa. I am from George, Western Cape, in a location called Thembaletu. The CapeNature program skills I'm doing is general security. I've been exposed to such places that I didn't think that I would be at. I've learned so much from my mentor. My mentor is a very observant person. He will give us a chance to learn from your mistakes, and then once he gives you a feedback, then he gives you guidelines on how to move forward and what you can improve on or learn from. My highlight from the program, one of them is when we had a team building event, when we as students met up and exchanged ideas. It shaped us in a way that it got us thinking and have a different worldview, and it got us inspired, and it prepared us as young individuals coming from different backgrounds that have been poor and also very struggling, that no, even if you come from a background like that, you can still have such skills and move forward and have a bright future as well. Giving back to my community means a lot to me. When I entered the program, it gave me a different worldview. It gave me an opportunity that I wouldn't have gotten if I was still stuck at my location. I'm able to share what I've learned with the other young people out there, to inspire them also to be part of this world-changing program. This program, as an opportunity for me, has impacted my career goals in such a way that I'm not boxed anymore, in a way that I'm limited to future plans. Now I have options, because in general security, it doesn't only focuses on the health and safety, it also focuses on safety and security. It also focuses on legal side of the program. It also focuses on, I can go on and such, but for me, I took it as an opportunity, and I'm willing to grow within the program and also inspire others to be part of it. Security as a profession, I've seen that everywhere you go, you need security. Whether you're working in the reserve, whether you're working in a retail store, whether you are in church or big events, security is basically a need for South Africa. So when we took this program, we took it to heart that our safety must come first, and then this program has taught me on how to take care of my safety and also the safety around me. I would definitely recommend the program to young people out there. I believe that this opens so many doors for young people, and since we have a high rate of young employment, it also is part of the solution for us as coming from different backgrounds, that we can use the skills that we get and then move forward.
My name is Mario Steve, and I am from McGregor. The skills program I'm doing is tourism guiding. My experience in this program is to learn more skills and to extend my knowledge in how to communicate with tourists. I've learned from my mentor to never give up on life and to communicate with people in a respectful manner and to treat them as you would like people to treat you. The highlight for me was the day tour which we went on last month, and to experience different activities within different nature reserves. Giving back through community service has taught me that there's always people who need an extra hand. The opportunity that CapeNature gave me impacted my goals by communicating effectively with foreigners and how to learn different lifestyles and how they're doing things. I chose tourism as a profession because I really love to talk. Whenever I'm comfortable with people, and to learn more about tourists and what attracts them the most. For instance, the fauna and flora. I would definitely recommend CapeNature's Yes program to other youths because CapeNature provide the opportunity to learn more about your environment and other things such as nature conservation and tourism guiding.
My name is Ngabisa Sagela. I'm from Philippi. The Yes program course I'm doing is a business admin. The reason why I'm doing this, last year I wanted to do a HR management. I applied in Cape College, and then I heard about this program, and then the post was a business administration. I went to disability awareness training. The facilitator was a blind guy. I just forget his name. This guy was telling us about the types of disabilities, and also he was teaching us, like you will find that in many workplaces, people who with disabilities are discriminated. So, and also he was teaching us the way we must treat those people. So I've learned a lot from those workshops. So they taught me to be responsible because those people are responsible. So I took out the mindset that I'm a student. So I must work hard here in order to be somewhere. And also they taught me to finish the work that you are given. So I've learned a lot from those two ladies. The highlight since I was in CapeNature's program is to do community service, which I give back. When here in CapeNature telling us about the community service, I said, okay, the way I grew up, so I must also give back more. So that's why you won't find me standing when you're going to do community service. So even if I'm not doing community service in my location, but just doing a community service, I'm giving by that. Like the experience that I've got from CapeNature is going to help me like to be employable because I didn't have an experience. So the experience that I got from CapeNature is going to help me a lot. When you are a business administrator, you work with people a lot of times. So I like to work with people, and also I like to communicate with people, and also I like to work with a computer. Yes, I will recommend CapeNature's program to other youth because CapeNature is giving you a youth opportunity to better themselves.
My name is Aisha Seconds and I'm from Piala, Katzenburg, Atlantis. The CapeNature Yes program I'm part of is community house building. Reason being they say that it's a man's trade, and I wanted to obtain my red seal which says that construction is meant for anyone, it's not based on your gender. The CapeNature Yes program have taught me many things. It has taught me self-values models, and also it has grown me as a person when it comes to my trade, the things I need to learn, and mostly the experience that I gained being in the workshops and going on excursions. What the CapeNature Yes program taught me is that everything you put in, you will get out. Every excursion that we went on was to be skills development. It was so that you could pass on what you have been taught to others. My personal highlight in the CapeNature Yes program was that I could do carpentry, which is not something I could see myself doing when I started the program. And it also taught me that life is all about achieving and experiencing new things. In this program, I've done carpentering, painting and glazing, bricklaying, scaffolding, which are all functions part of community house building and construction. The community service have taught me that getting involved with other NGOs, and it's a nice feeling giving back, but mostly what it taught me is that I surround myself with people that I never knew, people that want to change the bad. And it makes me feel good to know that I actually go and I go do community service, which is really something that happens. The CapeNature Yes program, career opportunity, impacted me tremendously because I started off in high school studying civil technology. And then this learnership came and it gave me a better opportunity to enrich and grow and have different skills. The community house building as a profession for me is a personal goal. I want to obtain a red seal, and that says where you are a qualified artisan, and this is a stepping stone for me to obtain those qualifications. And I would like to further my studies to become an artisan, then maybe a lecturer within this, so that I can teach others what I've been taught. I would strongly recommend the CapeNature Yes program to others, mainly because it teaches you, it enriches you, it grows you as a person and the skills that you would like to obtain.